Aquarius, good morning. How you doing? I keep hearing Janice Joplin or Janice, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Jeff. But yeah, I definitely keep hearing like Janice for some reason. Jan, or anyone that's got J in the name. You're right, Jay. Jason also. Some of you it could be a mask. Someone could be putting on a mask or pretending. Also like a false pretense. Something like that, pretending. I'm just pretending. Well, I'm pretending to like someone or just make-believe. I don't know. Is it Alice in Wonderland? So Alison, Abigail, Amber, heard? Have you heard? You could be dealing with a Taurus or a life path 5 Sagittarian. Anyway, let's see. So, Aquarius, I'm also hearing Cece or Lucy. Also Lucifer, maybe a Capricorn or Gemini person. Let's see, Aquarius. What's Aquarius got coming up this week? Aquarius, please make sure that you smash that like button if you can. Really helps out with the algorithm, and leave a comment. And then also watch the video through its entirety without trying to click off the video. Let's see. So Aquarius, what's Aquarius got coming up this week? So you got a 7 of Pentacles. So waiting on investments. Okay, someone just keeps waiting on a, I don't know. If you're in a metaphysical connection, it's kind of like you're just waiting to get word of mouth. Okay, so, or mouth, what is that? Something to do with someone's mouth. Is someone very mouthy? I don't know, or can't speak. I don't know, and that's why someone's waiting, because they're not opening their mouth here. I don't know why I keep hearing opening and closing. Closing, something like a car door. So there's a Cancerian, life path 7, car door. In the door, out the door, in the door, out the door. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius. So you got Sagittarius, Taurus. A lot of you could be in a metaphysical connection and maybe just not talking to the person, just waiting on something to happen. Some of you, this is a waiting room also. I'm also seeing Beetlejuice for some reason. Why am I seeing Beetlejuice? Or like juicing, like maybe loads of fruits and vegetables, or you're on a diet. There's also like health, and I'm waiting on my health to improve. So some of you might be like dieting or something like that, dietary fibre. Okay, but like looking at health and concerned about health. So it's like waiting to get word of mouth by a doctor, or you're just looking at more healthier products. This is like product. It could be like CBD oil, smoking ganja or anything like that. I wouldn't really say that smoking weed is healthy, but this is like, you know, waiting on products and stuff like that, okay? Because it's like stuff that grows from a tree. So it can be like people that are doing like leaf diets, or whichever way around it is that you may be doing. Me, it's carnivore, but some of you could be different energy of product supplementing, trying to replace something. So that would be health, like healthy, more healthier options. So this is might be what you're looking at, is more healthier options. So Aquarius, these are very general readings, okay? They will be regarding love, money, assets, health, all kinds of messages that I normally give people. Okay, I'm also hearing Normington or Nigel, or anybody who's got N in the name. Also NYC, someone from New York. But this is like looking at better options, like when you're going shopping, making sure that you're looking at all the packaging, okay? This is also like eyeing someone up and looking at their package. It might be someone that's got like a big old sausage or something like that, and I'm looking at the packaging. So it might be where someone's eyeing someone up, thinking, cool, I like the look of you. Before I eat that, I really want to make sure that it's the right. So someone could be eating someone out. I don't know. You could be going out to eat out. It is Valentine's Day very soon. So I'm also hearing Valerie. But for some of you, like I said, this is product, looking at products. Trying to have a healthier lifestyle. Okay, it's also a healthier connection as well, okay, because it's relative energy. So it might be like hereditary kind of, I'm picking up things like cholesterol, like looking at hereditary cholesterol, like LDL levels, you know. I mean, you could be, like I said, vegetarian here, or vegan is normally when you worry about cholesterol. But like, yeah, I'm hearing like, looking at LDL levels, looking at my energy level, okay? So if you look at diet, okay, when you fast, okay, if you're on like dieting, because it is here, please be calm. Carmel, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, we'll kind of go into this. Okay, when the body, if you look at your body as a traffic warden, okay, it needs to signal where it needs to go, okay, because we have lines of defense built within the stomach, within the lungs and the bacteria and everything that we go through in the stomach. When the stomach has to work harder to digest things, you lose energy. Your body gains energy naturally. It doesn't matter what you have or what you eat or what you drink, your body is full of energy. But the amount of energy that is spent within the stomach and the gut is because of what you're eating. If it takes a long time to digest, you end up spending a lot of energy. So if you're drinking like energy drinks and stuff like this, that's false. That's like sugar. Okay, so someone here could have like sugar diabetes, all of this kind of stuff. Okay, but if you're eating like foods that do not really need to digest, your body obviously gains more energy because it isn't working harder. Okay, so I don't know why I'm constantly talking about health at the moment, because it is here. I think it's, I'm not going to go into this spiel because I've done it in previous readings, but this is like supplementing, okay, trying to replace things, products, looking at products. What's the quality product? Is the product that I do for a living good enough? It could be like quality control. Okay, people that work in like Tesco's supermarket stores, this is like quality control. So like making sure that it's cooked properly. Okay, all of these kind of things, and going around sticking your dauber in it, making sure that it's cooked right, like cooked meat. Okay, is it undercooked or overcooked? All of this kind of stuff. So it could be like baking, cakes, cooking, really picking up like a lot of like cooking health relative energy of like beef and all of this kind of stuff, or like supplements of these kind of things and so on and so forth, right? Like magnesium, because this is definitely like energy. If I'm lacking in energy, it's because of something that I'm waiting on needing, okay? So this is also energy. So to build up one's energy, I need to be concerned about what I'm eating and what I'm drinking mainly, okay? So there is your health message for you or your partner, what you're going through is like quality meats, quality this, quality that, okay? Hopefully it's not quality street, because that would be chocolate, okay? It could be dark chocolate, okay? Some of you, I'm definitely hearing holly or jody or berries. Like a lot of you could be eating a lot of berries. Green beret. So I'm also hearing green beret. So that would be someone that's in like the police force or army or something like that of green beret. So I mean, because I'm definitely like hearing police force. Okay, I'm also hearing like Luke Skywalker, so the name Luke. Someone from that lives up north, like Luke in the Book. Okay, that has an accent of like, hey, you like that, Duck? Luke in the Book. So it could be from someone from like Manchester or Leeds or somewhere. Okay, but like I'm also hearing Keith, Keeley, Keith Chegwin, Cheggers, Chug. I don't know what that is. Chug. Checkers plays pop. So, oh, okay, pop. So they're trying to get me to look at fizzy drinks. Some of you might be, I don't know, on sparkling water, or someone consumes a lot of like pop, like Coke, Diet Coke, or sugar-related drinks, alcohol, diabetes. Alcohol, sugar turns to alcohol. There might be something around like trying to stop having sugar, because I'm definitely picking up like insulin. This is like insulin because it's like shot to the heart and it goes straight into the blood system. Okay, so I'm picking up where, I mean, some of you could do this for a living, or this person does it for a living, where they kind of like, they're an analyst, okay, or the name Anne or Annalise, but like, or Stan Pucci, but like in the blood, like hereditary type sort of stuff. Definitely picking this up as like an insulin shot, or like taking blood. This is like definitely blood, okay. These can be like cholesterol, like checking up. So it can be people that are on like more of a ketogenic diet, like, or a kenovore or ketogenic, looking at LDL levels of blood, okay, keeping an eye on my ketones. So I'm definitely picking up someone here that is either interested in all that, does it for a living, or is doing a diet, or is suffering through being a diabetic. Because these can be like needles. needles and pins. Okay, so it could be like sex sender. Okay, sex sender. This little thing here. This is a needle and pin. Okay, so it can be things like this, looking into these kind of things. Sex sender. Because why am I picking up like someone that needs like a blood transfusion or something like that? Transgender. Okay, like's kind of both. Transgender, transsexual, transmitted diseases, like a transmitted disease clinic. Like works in a hospital for transmission. So, okay, someone's in transmission. Someone here could suffer through the signs of cancer or colon cancer, and like is in remission. That's it, not transmission. Is it, or angel radio, angel, but like transmission radio. Could be a psychic medium, kind of psychic energy here, picking up signals and signs of, you know, numbers and all of these kind of things like I do. Okay, but then I'm also hearing is in remission from cancer, because this is a 7. Okay, so that can mean like the Chariot. That can be like cancer, but is in remission from that, like stage whatever, you know. This came up in another reading, so it'd probably be you guys that are relating to the messages that I was telling people on the other reading where I said, why am I hearing stage 3, stage 4 cancer? Okay, so this is what they're picking up here is like in remission. Okay, now I'm also hearing for some of you that work at a mission or is at a mission, which means protection of women, like women's rights, or like protection of from say like narcissistic abuse. Okay, suffering from that, and is in a mission for like safety of women and this kind of stuff here. Safety comes first. Health and safety. Some of you might work in a vicinity where it's like health and safety. So like elderly residential homes where you might work for as a fire guard. Okay, I'm picking up Queen's Guard or fire guard. Someone that like might work with fire engines or someone that does firing. Okay, this can also be a boss, hiring and firing. Some of you, your rota may be changed this week or month. When you're working, your rota suddenly changes and then it gives you free time to be able to talk, discuss and be with someone. So like time off work. Wow, there's a lot of messages here. I'm also picking up someone that is also pregnant that is about to have some time off work and they're going into like stages of their pregnancy and they're probably trying to go into like either come back to work or go off work to have a break from work because of pregnancy. I'm also hearing cancer remission. I'm also admission. I'm also hearing a missionary person. Pictionary, Pixar or pixels. Something to do with arts, crafts and design of pixelating. Photogenic, photographs, cameras. All of this kind of stuff like pixels, camera, television, that kind of stuff. Then I'm also hearing a message here of women's rights and like in a admission from like I need protection from my narcissistic ex. Things have gone on, blah, blah, blah. And I'm in like a women's rights tribunal type sort of thing. Okay, there can also be a calling of court because I'm hearing tribunal. Okay. Whoa, why am I also hearing funeral? Someone from London, because that would be Hugh Grant. So, wow, we're getting a lot of messages. I'm also hearing grant money, and I need to be granted access to something first of a grant. Okay, like college grant or a disabled living grant. Okay, unless your name's Eddie or Edmonds or Adrian or Grant. Definitely hearing something to do with the blood here. Blood remission or something here. Because this is definitely like doctors, hospitals, colon, cleansing, cleaning, cleaning out house, like toxins of like cleaning products and stuff. Oh, sorry about that. So distractive. Where was I going also? Yeah, this is like having a detox, like completely detoxing and clearing everything out, like from the blood. Okay, here. So there's quite a few messages there. So there's one about remission of cancer. There's one about women's rights and tribunal of one of court, going to court of a tribunal, meaning it goes to the higher courts, not the, you know, just quickly pop in, someone stole my stereo, brilliant, give them it back, there you go, not like Judy or whatever, you know, unless your name's Judy or Jason or Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie, but like transmission radio, someone stole the radio out of my car, is it Cancerian or Left Path 7? Well, this is also like Angel Radio, so a lot of you follow my Angel Radio, right, Aquarian? Being a music producer, so some of you might be into like music, okay, and you write. This is like writing, esoteric, spiritual writing that I did first before I did tarot. I was always a channeler of writing first, before I actually became like spiritual. Well, I was spiritual, but before I did tarot cards, I was channeling things on paper like all the time, making notes and stuff. It just came to me naturally. Or Natalie, this is Alchemy and You here. Cocoa butter. Some of you might be on a carnivore diet like me here and having loads of butter. Okay, butter. Because this is something that's easily spread. So someone like, you could be getting laid here or spreading it thick. Okay. Dick nice but thick, or Tim nice but dim. You're right, Tim? Timothy. Let's see. Aquarius. Don't forget Aquarius. You can also watch this as Leo or Life Path 8. If you're Aquarian or Leo, doesn't matter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. All you're looking for is a placement of 8. If that be an Aquarian or a Leo placement, that's why this comes up. Okay, because it's 8. Okay, I deal in numerology and code. Okay, so Aquarius, Leo. You can watch Leo readings as well. Aquarius. Trust me, you will get the same messages, but they'll be slightly different. Life path number also. Okay, so Aquarius. What they got coming up this week, please, Aquarius? Oh yeah, happy birthday, Aquarian. Happy birthday to you. Feeling nice, easy, breezy, easy come, easy go. Steve, it's electric. This could be electric bills, paying your bills, finances and money. Steve's electric, electrifying. Someone from like, I'm also picking up like someone of a different foreign country here, like Spain or, what do you call it? Sorry, Angel, sorry, where are you from? Not Spain, but it's, can't remember, but foreign country, lives in a foreign country, hot country here. In an English country garden, someone from also England, like myself. I do have two placements of Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius, what's Aquarius got coming up? You could be travelling, going out quite a lot here. Yeah, this is like coming and going. So if you're with someone, you basically just go and see them. It's just like, I'm just coming over to see you tonight. Tonight is your night. It's kind of like having to travel to see a partner. Normally what we say in the UK is, I'm going to see a man about a dog, bruv. So it could be a dog. Not saying that a Leo is a dog, but I'm just saying they are a cat. And if they are, your name's either Cat, Catherine or Kathy Bates. I really don't want to see Kathy Bates. Could be Pudgy. But like, yeah, this is like abandoned. Right, Pudgy? Remember the day when you dropped me off in Australia in the middle of fucking nowhere? But yeah, this is go and walkabout. Okay, so it's like I said, it could be someone from Australia. But yeah, this is where you go to see someone. Okay, go to see a man about a dog. So it could be a Leo. Like I said, you've got 8 here again, Jen. So it could be Leo placements, 8. You could have a Leo or an Aquarian yourself, and what you're going to see is a Leo and Aquarian placement. Okay, one of you could be Leo, the other one has a placement of Aquarian. Okay, or the other way around. Okay. Aquarius, what's Aquarius got coming up, please, this week, please, for Aquarius? 9 of Swords. slight amount of worry and panic. Some of you might be finding it very difficult to sleep. Okay, sleep deprivation could be the amount of energy. Like I said, if you're not looking into your diet, then the advice is look into your diet. Okay, diet supplementary, kind of elementary, dear Watson. Could be called Watts, Dr. Moore, DJ, spin that wheel, mixing, mastering, music. DJ, Sir John Darling, John, ring my bell. Bella, Bells, Bello, Belinda, Belly, Bella, Bello, Bello, is that you? Phone jacker, Jackie, phone, call, calling, spiritual calling, calling occupants of interplanetary crafty fox, something to do around a Leo or a fox, foxy lady, someone that's very attractive and is very swing foxy, unless your name's Roxy or Poxy, bipoxy, what's that, bipolar, ADHD, by proxy. Ooh, yeah, that's not a good one. Well, syndrome, Down syndrome, by proxy. That's a difficult one about food there, because that can be people that put things in front of people's eyes for temptation. Okay, what's that called by proxy? Forget the name of it now. But I'm hearing peroxide or peroxide. Some of you might be dyeing your hair blonde here, like myself. Getting rid of the David. Yes, we do. I do speak slang. I'm from Londonish. Getting rid of David. What's that? Grey. If you're from London, they probably ain't heard of that. In fact, I just made it up. What are you doing? Getting rid of me David, bruv. Really? Who's that? What, a geezer? Nah. Getting rid of me David Gray, ain't I? Trust me, stick around me, guys. You'll know all kinds of slang if you're coming around here. Right? Getting rid of me David, bruv. Right? So you might be dyeing your hair grey, or like getting rid of the grey and putting like bleach in it. Some of you might be dyeing your bumhole and bleaching your bumhole. Why you would do that is definitely if you're looking at rectorium energy. Some of you might be having the shits and shitting out the eye of a needle like myself. Having a lot of bowel movements here. Definitely keep hearing like bile. Okay. So where do we have bile? Well, I did look into buying X-Bile, but that's £45 for a small tub. So I didn't bother. And I got this one instead, which is digestive enzymes. It's number 8 out of a list of 10, which is the better one. This one is 20 quid, the other one is 45. I'm not spending £45 on X-Bile. That's extremely expensive for a product. Okay, so I bought those instead, but I've got loads. But I'm hearing bile. Okay, stomach biome. Okay, I think a lot of you guys might be doing a lot of research, like myself, at the moment around weight consumption and energy levels. Okay, and the stomach biome. Okay, because it's the liver. Like the first line of defense is your lungs. Okay, so if you can bypass certain things and send food directly to, instead of having to bypass everything, you spend less time and energy. So it means that you fast and that you don't need food. So you don't need so much. That's why you're hungry, because you eat too much. We have too many choices in life, pretty much like our love life. Nowadays, we have too many options and too many choices to cut down on anything. Sex, too many choices. Relationships, too many options, too many choices. When you go shopping, too many options, too many choices, too many things to look at, too many people's opinion, too many people with a piece of fucking cake. Paul McCartney. Okay, so cut down on your pork rind and get some exercise, Steve. Right? But like exercising me muscle, okay, or third eye, okay, whichever way around eye it is, you might be exercising one of them or two of them. But like the trouble is with diet today is that there are too many options. When back in days of Fusler, there weren't. There was no option. You couldn't go into a supermarket and ask for a fucking a burger and chips, could you? So what did you have? An animal. That's all there was to eat, was animals. That's all you could eat back then, animals. You had no choice. You had no option. It was literally just a fucking animal. Okay. Did they need anything else? No, because they were having the correct amount of food that they had, where they had to walk miles and miles and miles to get to the next food source. Okay, so look at it as a primitive animal, eating an animal. So what do they become? Animalistic. Do you want to become a plant or an animal? Okay, so when you look at plants, okay, they don't actually do you as good as what you think that they do. That's why people convert. Okay, they try and experiment. But if you're looking at food, if you're looking at options, there are way too many options now for it to be good for you. Okay, so it's about looking at better, healthier options, healthier living, healthier lifestyle. What am I eating? What am I drinking? What am I consuming? Who am I speaking to? Who am I listening to? Okay, all very important of growth here, spiritually as well. Okay, are you listening to bullshit or are you listening to the truth? Okay, can you handle the truth? So help me God, Steve Vai. Do you want the truth or not? Okay. That's the trouble with tarot reading. There are too many people with a piece of cake. Okay. Wants a slice of the action, right, Jackson? Wants a slice of the action. Majority of people do it for money, Jenny. You know, trust me, if I couldn't do this for money, I wouldn't be doing it. I have to survive. Have to survive regardless. Okay. But I do it for the love of God. Really. Okay. Because it's my calling, so fuck it. If I'm supposed to do it, I am. Let's see. So, Aquarius. We'll do a different one. Some of you could work from home. You're stuck at home. Some of you might be in remission, having a restraining order against someone, telling them that you don't want them to come over. Okay, that's restraint, feeling the pinch, feeling like I'm being suffocated, engulfed in flames. Twin flame. When you're going through a twin flame relationship, one of the first things you'll go through is fear of engulfment. Okay, and then abandonment and rejection. Okay, but fear of engulfment is where there's too much energy, too much time, okay? Feeling like I'm being suffocated, that I can't breathe, that I don't have time on my own, okay? Rushing. If you look at your body as a temple, I told you we're all in year 7, Aquarius, right? We're in year 7, 2023, year 7, right? So if you look at your temple as a car, okay, if you was to thrash the fuck out of your car and rush to get to the end, what would you do? Well, you don't want to die, right? You don't actually want to die. So you're in such a rush. Okay. It's to slow down a little. Okay. This is also advice for myself. But if you were in a car, okay, car, Jimmy, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But if you were in a car, right, and you was to put your foot down, you would burn loads of fuel, right, really quickly. But if you was to go below 60 or 50, okay, you would get there, you would still get there in a less amount of time, but you would burn less fuel and diesel, okay? So also what you put in your car is also what it's burning on. Is it good gas or bad gas? Is it good fuel or bad fuel? Okay, how quick does it make me get there? Fight or flight, amygdala, panic, worry. If I stress and I panic and I worry, I'm burning what? Fuel, energy, because I'm worrying. Okay, about what? Something that I don't know. Worry for nothing and my checks for free. When's my next check coming? When's my next payday coming? As long as you're provided for and you can breathe, you're all right. Okay, let's see. I'm also hearing breeding. Some of you might want feeding, breastfeeding, or someone is clucking here for a baby. Someone's around a baby. Okay. Like I'm feeling broody and moody. Might be someone's like period. They could be bleeding from the orifice or something here. Let's see. Oh, I do have that as well. God, man, I don't want to go too much detail, but when you've got the shits, bruv, God, you have all sorts of stuff coming out here. Let's see. Aquarius. So the sun has got his hat on. So cat hat, T-Rex, Tatiana Rexon, T-Rex, cat hat, cat black, Jack Black, pot kettle black, what? Black kettle, Jack Black, pick of destiny. Where are we going with that one? Kettle, Polly, Polish. Someone could be Polish, or you're eating Polish sausage, or you're eating sausage. Could be sucking it as well. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it at that, Aquarius. If you want to continue on with my style of reading and you enjoy it, please make sure you smash that like button, okay? Because I really need help with this channel because it's going down and I need it to go up. In order for people to get their messages, I really need to get to a wider audience, and I can only do that with your help. And the way you help me is by liking every video, watching it all the way through and remaining consistent without clicking off, and then also leaving a comment. That's can't have any adverse effects, can it? Like if I get 1,000 views, it can't ask too much for like 600 likes, right? It doesn't take you long just to go down and hit like, okay? So if you would like to, please press like and watch and comment and all that sort of stuff and subscribe. If you want to help me out even more financially to be able to do this, I really hope that you consider joining Patreon. If you join Patreon, you get a shitload for your time and money. Okay, so you get all of your weeklies and monthlies and everything else that's over there. But you will need the silver and gold tier, or gold tier. They're on both. Going to do you more cards, clarify everything, tell you roughly what you've got coming up. Okay, so thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. All links are provided below. I'll see you soon.